listen, Eddie Hearn, in my personal opinion, from what I've learned about the sport, in my personal opinion, Eddie Hearn is the best boxing promoter in the world. Just my personal opinion. Now, I understand that some say, he just tries to find an excuse to put any fight on pay-per-view. But this right here, David Haye versus Tony Bellew right here, Pretty Ricky Conlon, is official. I am TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live with FightView360.com, and I cover every single major fight live. So listen, I was asleep, and I woke up at about 4 or 5 a.m. this morning, started doing some work. It was exactly at 10:33 a.m. Eastern Standard Time where I glanced at my phone, and a friend of mine over in Ireland said, Haye versus Bellew is official. And I'm like, wait a minute, what, am I dreaming? So I look at my phone, and then I go do some sleuthing, and it's official. Right now it's 10:52 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. I gotta calm down because, see, I do all my videos live, but I'm still a fan of the sport. Now, many are going to say this is just a money grab for David Haye. Many are going to say that, he has no business fighting a cruiserweight. He's a heavyweight now. Many are going to say that he's just so much more of a superior boxer than Tony Bellew. But none of that shit doesn't matter to me. I'm just glad that the fight is made. Because with the way... Okay, I tell you what. With the way Tony Bellew, Pretty Ricky, disrespected the shit out of him after the Bellew versus Flores fight, if David Haye didn't fight him, it's like, you gotta fight him. That's just like over there for you guys in the UK, how Anthony Ogogo has to fight Spike O'Sullivan because he threw a fucking mankini at you. He threw a sullied-ass mankini at you. It's just one of those situations. It's like, no matter what, like we gotta fight. We gotta fight. So let's listen to it. I want you to subscribe, follow me on Instagram, all that good stuff. All that good stuff. Wow. Does Tony Bellew really have a chance? I mean, of course he has a puncher's chance. But David Haye, even though David Haye has been on, people say, David Haye has been on some, bitch shit. Why is he not fighting Shannon Briggs? What is going on? We should have known something was up because why didn't we call this? Why didn't we call this? Because he's just been way too quiet. And if you don't know, David Haye is the mandatory for the winner of Joseph Parker and versus Joseph Parker and Andy Ruiz for the WBO title. It's also been heavily speculated, I guess it's not going to happen now, that the WBA was going to order him to fight Shannon Briggs since Lucas Brown failed the drug test. In a way, it's kind of good for Shannon Briggs because now he can really get that WBA title by fighting Ustinov or Quendo or whoever. But in my opinion, this is clearly, this is clearly, a big money fight it's a big money fight for both fighters. But I understand how David Haye is going to get some heat because, they're going to say, well, you've been a heavyweight. Now you're fighting a cruiserweight. But according to Tony Bellew is saying, you're a grown-up cruiserweight. No disrespect. I was trying. I tried my strong Liverpool accent. I tried. But anyway, what the hell? My speakers are not working. Damn it. Let me see if I can just turn the TV up as loud as we can and we hear it. I was trying to turn the surround sound on. I'm sorry, it may be a little grainy, but we got to listen to it. We got to listen to it.
The bomber for nothing. The blue bomber is here. A lot of people would have had a heavy ask questions about your motivation after your dream night. kids safely is all I really want. That's the number one goal. Tonight I go home and kiss my beautiful three kids' faces. Well said.
I can't play it. I had it prepared before the video. We're just gonna have to wait until I do it. This deserves a stream. This news right here deserves a stream of its own on how this fight came about. We got to do a stream on this, right? We got to do a live stream. We got to go into full detail. I'm talking about, listen, my beard is itching. I got to piss. I'm hungry. I need some more turkey. The heavyweight the division scene is back. So what I'm going to do is, let me check my email real quick. Because the fight is official, but we have not received a press release yet from Matchroom. So let's see if we can get some details here. Yeah, here it is. Okay, so, man, I'm trying to see if I can read. It's going to happen on March the 4th, 2017 at the O2. It's going to be at heavyweight, of course. A press conference will be this Wednesday. So I tell you what, this is the perfect time to say that I need help in the UK. We have some people over in the UK. But if you're interested in covering boxing or helping with boxing in any way, shape, or form, I want you to email me at editor@fightview360.com. That's EDITOR at fightview360.com. Now, what you do is email me your name, your location, a little bit about yourself, a little bit of your skills, and don't be disrespectful asking me, things that, just shoot me an email. And, this is going to be interesting. And I wonder, what if Tony Bellew wins? If Tony Bellew wins, does he take a place in the rankings? He'll take a place in the heavyweight rankings. I'm glad Eddie Hearn is doing the job he's doing with him, because after the role in Rocky, in Creed, after all, he was the main villain in Creed. Eddie Hearn has been really treating him like the superstar he deserves to be. And for those who know, or who don't know, I've been a heavy Tony Bellew fan for at least 4 years, something like that. Very charismatic dude. Over there, he gets a lot of shit, just like Tyson Fury and Billy Joe Saunders, because he's outspoken. But as I said, with what he did to David Haye, and that shit he was talking about, how, like, you're gonna get smashed, all that shit. It's like, yo, you gotta fight him, bro. He was, and then with the interview he did on IFL, he was destroying David Haye. And David Haye, if you don't know, it's been heavily rumored that David Haye was having some money issues, which is the reason why he had those two, whatever, I don't even know. I covered the guys, the two guys' last fights, but I don't know who the fuck those people are. And somehow he found his way to be a WBO mandatory. It's crazy. So the winner, let me say it again. Even though David Haye ain't done shit, the winner of Joseph Parker and Andy Ruiz has to fight David Haye. So therefore, David Haye is going to fight Tony Bellew. If he wins, he'll likely be fighting for that WBO title or that WBA. And I'm going to say maybe, September 2017. He found his way back, and Shannon Briggs is somewhere stewing. But, he has a point. TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. What we're going to do is, I'm going to say probably later today, we're going to devote an hour-long or maybe 2-hour-long stream, where we're going to just talk David Haye, Tony Bellew. I'm hype. I'm a fan, too. Even though I'm a media member, I'm a fan, too. But we got to be unbiased. I'm TstreeT Controversy, TstreeT Controversy Live. All the links to my social media right down below in the description box. Also, take time to register for an app I've signed with. So people have been saying, TstreeT, you need sponsors. So I signed with FireFan. FireFan is a sports app Right now, they have American football, but since they're just launching, as time goes on, they're going to launch, I believe, next they're going to launch NCAA, then they're going to launch soccer, then basketball, and then they're going to get to boxing. Once we get there, and then in MMA, it's all me. Please subscribe.